Today is Monday, November 24th, the week of Black Friday, and this is your Deals of the Week. First up, if you can get this, you can either get this on Sweetwater or the actual Ableton website, but the Ableton Push 3 control surface, they're like super thing that works very well with Ableton. If you are an Ableton Live user, is on a very rare sale for $200 off. The standalone version is on sale too if you don't want to have to hook it up. But full MPE pads, plenty of controllability, and works amazingly with Ableton. And like I said, this thing very rarely goes on sale, so if you use Ableton and want a really good control surface, go ahead and check it out. Next up on Perfect Circuit, right here, besides their code that they already showed before, the Oxy 1 Mark II, which is known as one of the more favorable MIDI sequencers out there, as I know a lot of people like it, is currently 10% off, which is a pretty good sale. Like, it's only pre-order, so you won't get it, so you, like, it won't come in time, but you have to go and pre-order it, and they would go and keep the price like this. I believe they don't charge your card until it ships, but if you want a really good sequencer, which a lot of people do love, I was planning to get one, but then I'm just so much invested in my Electron boxes for sequencing and my KeyStep. But for another good sequencer, for a good 10% off to be $791, go ahead and check it out. And now at Perfect Circuit, or actually most places that have this in stock, it's an overall sale. The Roland TR8S, which is one of my favorite drum machines out there, is on a very good $200 off sale, so it's only $699. There's a lot of features in this, and it's still the cool Aria colors. I will continue to say Aria is the cooler colors out there. Because look at that, look at all those colors and the rainbows and the greens and all that. It's a very powerful drum machine. I still use mine significantly to this day. And I've been using it for years. It's an amazing drum machine. It's easy to sequence, easy to track and use everything. And $200 off, $700 is it's a steal for this. I highly recommend you go and check it out. Now the next part is actually a bunch of items on sale, and this is thanks to my channel sponsor, DefCloud. I am sponsored by them, but I still shop there anyways, even before they did sponsor me. So that's actually like really nice to get sponsored by someone that you already bought from. Anyways, so DefCloud, they are a sponsor. All their Old Blood Noise Endeavors pedals, which if you haven't used any of those pedals, they are really, really nice effects. I am going to be showcasing one of them pretty soon on the channel. So I recommend you go check it out, besides the artwork being great too. But all of their Old Blood Noise Effects pedals are 15% off the ones that are in stock. I highly recommend that you go and check these out. And they do very quick shipping here too. If it's not backordered, of course. If it's in stock, you'll usually ship the same day. But for very good pedals for 15% off, hey, I know they sponsor me and all, but like I said, I would buy from them anyways. And I have bought from them before that, but go ahead and check these out. Get yourself a really cool effect pedal. I mean, even if you don't use the pedal that much, I mean, look at this art. Old Blood Noise makes some really nice art on their pedals. So, I mean, they're just nice to look at. Go ahead and check it out. And then finally, this isn't a sale, but this is something we can finally pre-order that we saw a couple times. If you watch other people's channels, get them early over at Perfect Circuit. The stylophone CPM DF8 dynamic multi-filter is pre-orderable for $299, which stylophone, if you remember, that's the little one from that one meme video in the car, or they're the little tiny boxes you play with the pen, and they also make a theremin. But I mean, this is a cool dynamic filter. There's a couple channels showing this off early if you want to see what it sounds like, but it's really not that expensive for a big old dynamic filter. It even has a little speaker in there too, but it's a very powerful effect. I would recommend going and check it out if you want to check it out. I mean, if you want to see like a good dynamic filter, as there really isn't a lot of them out there. And even besides that, just go check out xylophones in general, as they are fun little instruments for a value price. So go ahead and check it out. So that has been your Deals of the Week. This has been your host, Vic. Go ahead and leave a comment if there's any other deals you see, or if you have any thoughts on the deals that I have mentioned, as this is the week of the Black Friday, the biggest sale week of the year, allegedly. I don't know. Otherwise, go ahead and like the video, as it does help to reach an algorithm, and subscribe, as it does also help grow the video, and I would appreciate any extra subscriptions. But once again, this has been your host, Vic. Thanks for watching. Bye.